Have you ever wanted to make maple syrup on your own? Well, guess what? You can do that in your own backyard as long as you have a maple tree. The 6th annual Backyard Maple Syrup Production Workshop is happening this weekend in Dixon Springs on Saturday, actually. Now, we went there to get a preview and learn more. Take a look. With Chris Evans here. You are the extended forester of the Dixon Springs Agriculture Center, and that's a mouthful. The reason we're here, though, is for the Backyard Maple Syrup Workshop, or Production Workshop. Okay, make sure I said that right. It's the 6th one that's coming up this weekend, and we're going to get kind of a preview on it.
Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about backyard maple. Why do you call it a backyard maple syrup workshop, by the way?
So it can be for anybody. So this isn't necessarily big production. If you have one maple tree in your backyard, that's enough to make maple syrup. So we want to make sure that people know that it's open to anybody that's interested in it.
Well, anybody that loves breakfast like I do, you will know what maple syrup is. You have some out here for us right now laid out. These were made here, correct?
Yep. All of this was made here at the Ag Center this year, and we just wanted to show the different types of syrup that you make during the year and how it kind of changes over the season.
Okay, and if you notice right now, I mean, people at home are looking at these, you can see that they're different colors. So do you want to talk to us a little bit about the light to dark?
Yeah, so earlier in the season, so for us, we're talking January, it's going to be lighter in color, kind of more delicate in flavor, and then as the season progresses more towards March or late February, it gets darker and stronger maple flavored.
So this is very similar to honey, the way honey works. You know, you have a difference between spring and fall honey.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically how the chemicals in the sap and the sugar content in the sap changes over the season.
I don't know anybody that doesn't like maple syrup, by the way, here. I want to show off a little bit more of the tools. This is some of the things that you'll need if you want to produce maple syrup on your own here. Will you walk us through here and tell us what you have? And I do have to point out, we're doing this backwards right now. We're on the post-production side before tapping. We are going to show the tapping in just a moment. But Chris, tell us, what do you have out here on the table?
Yeah, so basically we have a filter system, and so you want to make sure your sap is clean, so you put it through here when the syrup's done and it comes out clean and clear. We have some tubing, and then over on the other side we have some spiles, and the spiles are the little thing that you basically put in the tree to move the sap out of the tree into buckets or tanks or whatever you're using.
Which is something that we're going to get to see here in just a moment. And I do notice right here on the filter, what kind of material is this?
They used to use wool, pressed wool, so this is just a pressed synthetic material, and it picks up anything that may have gotten in the syrup as you're making it, again, to keep it clean.
All right, we're getting close on time, but I do want to ask you this real fast. This is open to anyone, correct?
Yes, anybody. It's open and open to the public.
And this is going to be on Saturday. It starts at 10 o'clock. It's at the Dixon Spring Agriculture Center. We'll have all this up on the web, but you do need to register by tomorrow. You can either call Chris Evans or you can email Chris Evans to register, correct?
Yes, right. Just send me an email or call, and then we'll know you're coming.
And then that way you got enough. And Chris, you'll walk them through from tapping the tree all the way to post-production.
All the way from identifying a maple, if you don't know what one looks like, to how to finish off syrup, yes.
Which he's about to show me how to identify a maple tree in just a moment, even though I don't know this. And we'll have that for you in the next hour, so tune in for it.
Dave, I can see you, Dave, walking out there, going up to an oak tree and can't figure out why you can't get any maple syrup
Hey, listen,
out of it.
I'm an outdoors guy, but I do not know my trees very well.
Hey, I'll tell you what, though, I bet you that maple syrup's pretty good.
I don't know. Jacob, our producer,
I know our producer got some. So this morning.